Let's send you over to Market Square for SA Live with Mike and Fiona.
Question today.
Yeah, so a new survey found that the average woman would change 4 things about her significant other.
Only 4?
Oh,
And men would change 6 things about their wives.
Okay, the number one thing, hold on, the number one thing wives would change is they would make him less grumpy.
What do you mean less grumpy? And men would change 6 things about their wives. Number 1 is they'd make her more affectionate.
So what would y'all change about your significant other?
I like being married, so I'm going to say nothing.
Smart man.
Smart man for an Ohio State fan there, okay. Ooh,
2 thumbs up on that answer.
What would you do, Ursula?
I hope he's not watching. I would ask my husband to change his procrastinatory habits. I want the honey-do list done.
Okay.
Done now.
Yeah. Done in a prompt manner.
I take care of that around.
As in now.
Not being married yet, but what would you change about your boyfriend?
My sweet, sweet boyfriend. We were just discussing this last night. When he washes his hands, after he's done, turns the water off, and then he flicks his hands into the sink.
And the water goes everywhere. I would hate that.
Drives me bonkers.
I get that.
Everything else he does is perfect, though. Absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Just the...
See, so that would fall under bad habits.
Use a towel.
Change bad habits. That's on the list. All right.
No flicking water. Okay.
Yes. Thank you, guys. We'll take it from here. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. What would you change, or what did Bonnie say she would change about you?
Okay. I asked my wife, and she says, "What would you change about me?" And I said, "What? How do you improve on perfection?"
Oh, you really did text that. Aw. Okay. What'd she fire back with?
And
Because
she
I know
said,
Bonnie.
I guess I'd make you more spontaneous.
Spontaneous?
Fine, I'll be spontaneous. La 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 la.
Hey, wait.
La, la,
What are you
la.
doing? Hey, we got a show. Okay, what are you doing? Come back. Come back. Come back here. We got a show to do. It's only an
You're
hour
telling me
long.
what to
Come
do.
on.
I can't be spontaneous now. Hence my problem. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, at least you just showed her that you can.
Okay. Scared Jen to death, so, okay.
So let us know, what would you change about your significant other? Because here's the list, all right? Things women would change about their husband. Don't look.
Okay. Why
They'd
that
make him,
way?
I know. They'd make him listen more when they talk. They'd get rid of some of his bad habits. Okay.
Licking your...
Yeah. They'd make him more appreciative, help more around the house, and eat healthier.
And now, gentlemen, here are the things. More affectionate, as we talked about. Make her happier in general. Interesting. I ain't going touching that one. Make her more appreciative.
Oh, that made both lists.
They'd make her live a healthier lifestyle.
That made both lists.
And make her spend less money.
Yeah, well.
And make the sun not rise in the east. Hey. Back me up, guys.
So let us know at SA Live KSAT on Facebook and Twitter. Yes, we had the big.
Careful, Jen.
Yeah, there
I'll
are
dance with
mostly
you
girls
again.
in here today. All right, lifestyle contributor Adina Anderson is here. Adina, what would you change about your significant other?
You know, I would tell him to worry less and have more fun, but that's kind of what I tell everybody. You know? I mean, life is short. Have fun, right?
Well, hey, nothing, some cocktails and fun times.
Exactly. There you go. Where'd our shot glass go?
Here,
Fill that sucker up.
I have vodka, so just add fun. Yes, here we go.
So, throwing a little party.
Yes.
And, you know.
This is a cute way to entertain.
Just a different way to maybe serve some hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah,
and
I mean, talk about being spontaneous. Do a little party this weekend. Why not? Head over to the craft store, grab you some boards, spend a couple bucks.
You have the idea right now.
You're taking that to go, right?
Yes, indeed. We have wine, we have cheese, we have chocolate.
Yes, and so
what
these
more
are
do you
really
need?
simple. These are just little boards. They start at like 50 cents at the craft store. They go up to, I don't know, $2.99 or something. And it's just chalkboard paint, which you have over there. And then it's this one right here.
This one's the
And you just
chalkboard
want to
paint.
put about 3, just shake it up a little bit. I don't know how it's... You want to put about 3 coats. Let it dry a good 20 minutes in between, maybe 10 minutes because it's on the wood.
Okay.
And then just cover it. And then on the sides, you could use, this is from Deco Art. And then on the sides, you could use just the Deco Art acrylic paint and put that, you know, maybe you have a color for your home that matches, or maybe your friend, you know, you have a party.
Oh, okay, yeah, you can use the frame portion to kind of match whatever you're doing.
Yeah, and on my website, there's some great ideas and some little tips for some tastings, but we have a couple here, which is the wine nacho. And I know.
Did you say wine nacho?
Wine nacho.
You just combined 2 of the greatest things.
And once it's dry, you can label your plates. This
You
is
can,
Fiona's little
yeah. So
plate
like this, you know,
here,
I put, you know, with the red wine, you're going to do the wine nacho. And speaking of the wine, check out this wine. So you're going to open that red wine. This is the coolest. That's there.
Okay, look at these. Oh.
Oh,
And
those are itty bitty wine glasses.
I know. I I brought these back from Michigan on my trip.
Wine shot glasses.
But the thing is, though, you don't know, it's not like one glass.
Yeah, and you're tasting anyway. So what you want to do during the wine tasting, you always have them taste the wine first. A little sip, and then you have them taste the treat.
Okay.
And so for the wine nacho, you just get dark chocolate.
And this is unsweetened dark chocolate.
Yes, and the Alamo Chocolate Factory gave us some yummy chocolates over there as well that you can change with your different. And you can go over there and pick out some different chocolates that are going to go with your different wines. So then you just get a blue cheese, and then you put honey. I like clover honey the best. I think it has a neat little floral flavor to it. Or just eat the blue cheese too, yeah.
You're combining the sweet and that real tart.
And savory, yeah. So take a sip of your wine first.
The red wine first.
Here we go.
And while he does that, we're going to get you started on this infused
We've just classed up the show a little bit.
And then you taste your nacho, and then you take another sip of the wine, and it kind of brings out the flavors.
I mean, it makes your tongue
Go on, be spontaneous.
I love it. But see how it brought out the flavor of the wine, and it kind of adds a different texture to the wine. And so with the white wines, I always say use like a cheddar. And on my website, there's a whole bunch of different tastings, so some different ideas. And for the strawberry, you want to do this with like a Pinot or a Chardonnay. And this is just the candy melts from Wilton. You can get them at any craft store. And this is a melting pot. But if you don't have this, you can do it in the microwave as well. And you're just going to, I'm going to let you have fun with this. You're just going to dip your strawberry.
Okay, well, I want a big strawberry because I want to infuse it. All right. So
and it doesn't take very long to cool and to harden. It's about 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 5 minutes if you throw it in the fridge.
Okay.
And then you're going to take your little infuser here, which you can get these at the craft store as well. These are from Wilton. Now, I know you were enjoying the vodka with this.
All right.
So you can do the vodka. Now, this is the peach vodka from Enchanted Rock.
Okay.
And this is what we're going to have out at the event, the Revive and Refresh Your Holiday event next Tuesday night from 6:30 to 9 at the Gardens at Old Town Helotes. And so all the information is on my website for that.
And this is a great event to not only do little tastings and all that stuff, but get some great little ideas, right?
Yeah, so we'll have about 20 vendors to shop from. We'll have some craft stuff out there. And we'll also, part of the proceeds and all the raffle money goes to the San Antonio Zoo.
Okay. All right. Well, for more on that, make sure to go to SALive.com and click on the As Seen on SA Live.
Because you have a giveaway on your page, right?
I do, yes. Okay. So just go to my website, comment the first comment and the fifth comment win 2 tickets each, and then you can get raffle tickets to win some of these prizes from Mimi Day and Sheetalicious, a bunch of local vendors, and we have a $200 Coach purse we're giving away as well.
All right, and we provided a link to that on our website, so click on that link.
Little snack ideas around here as well. So, okay, entertaining ideas.
Ooh, yes, from entertaining here to just plain entertainment on stage.
Indeed, out there at Playhouse San Antonio, it is the Texas premiere of The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and I stopped by there yesterday, and boy, what this guy does on stage is
Are your legs still sore?
Yeah, he's got to do it all night long. Take a look. It is like an adult jungle gym.
Yes, master.
He's good. Oh, the bells, yes. And if you don't recognize it, it is for The Hunchback of Notre Dame. The first time it has been on stage in the state of Texas, and Mr. Hunchback himself, Quasimodo, Nick.
Yes,
so, tell us all about the story of The Hunchback of Notre Dame for those that aren't familiar with it.
The story here, the stage play, is more in line with the original Hugo novel. And so it tells about the story of Quasimodo, the bell ringer, who was an orphan child. His father died, who was Jehan, who's actually the brother to Claude Frollo. And so Claude takes him in under his wing, and he raises Quasimodo and keeps him in the bell tower locked up. And so Quasi just wants to kind of see what the world is truly like.
In recent years, a lot of folks know it from Disney, but of course then there was the old movie, Charles Lawton.
Right, yes.
Following in the footsteps of that.
Fantastic actor,
I mean,
too, yeah.
on stage, do you take anything from, say, the old movies?
I do. I definitely. That was part of my research. I watched Claude just to kind of get his mannerisms and stuff about that. And it's a little different when you've got to be on stage because you've got to kind of be bigger than life.
You had to learn some sign language for this part.
Yeah, that was probably one of my favorite things because Quasimodo is deaf, as played in the novel, and so the bells have, of course, impaired his hearing. So we took some different things. I don't sign every word that I say, but I do a couple things here and there that you'll see throughout the show, and also the congregants and the gargoyles and statues, who are the thoughts inside Quasimodo's head, they start to sign as well. So it's just this really cool influence of everything.
Okay, and it is a family-friendly show.
Definitely. It's not so Disney like happy ending at the end, but it's a great family show. I think the kids love it. good. Everybody loves it from all ages. Yeah.
What do you think about doing it in a theater like this, the intimacy?
Oh, I love working in theaters this size. I think it's really fun because the audience is right there.
And it's kind of physical as far as you're concerned.
Yeah.
You get running all around everywhere and ring all the bells.
Yeah,
so.
it's not so easy. I mean, I spend the entire show in basically this position or squat down, so it's a little tricky. Hey, master!
So this is, you have to walk around like that the whole time?
Yes, master.
Okay, what's the technique here?
Just get as low as you can and bend and try to keep your torso stretched as much as possible.
Like this?
Pretty much. I mean, you want to balance it out. Maybe
This is like a bad yoga class.
Right. Yes.
And then you climb.
Oh, yes, sir.
I'll cheat. How long did it take you to get in shape sitting there doing this the whole time?
At beginning was hard, so I started doing a little more cardio every day.
Okay.
For hours on end. So to climb, take one step at a time.
All right.
And just keep going, slow as you
And
need.
climb in the squatted position, kind of.
Yes.
And you got to moan and moan and everything.
Yes.
And I gotta.
There you go. Yep.
Good God.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. Yeah.
God bless you, Quasimodo. Good Lord. Okay.
Yeah.
Runs through October 15th.
October 15th.
How do we get down?
Yeah. That looked like a workout.
Okay, imagine you're
Yeah.
and still having to sing and climbing all around like that.
I couldn't.
Yeah, it goes through, and for
Props to
family
them. Wow.
show, it does go through the 15th. And what's interesting, and this is one of the first equity shows, because now the Playhouse San Antonio has become an equity, that's the actors union, if you will, and so they can pay equity rates and have professional actors, but it's still a community theater.
Oh, that's
so local thespians can still go there
and work alongside. That's so great.
Exactly. So, all right, coming up on SA Live, once an old gas station, now a unique stop for a vintage dining experience, complete with burgers, shakes, fun gift ideas. We're going to show you where it is after the break.
And unique gifts with a unique twist. We're going to take you inside Unique Knits. That's coming up.
Live from Market Square in downtown San Antonio, this is SA Live.
Well, I think what makes it unique is it's just a step back in time, and it truly is, and we really hang on to that.
Jen Tobias Drusky here in downtown Boerne. I am at Soda Pops and Sugar Shack, a very unique place. You can get some treats, you can get some burgers, and some very unique gifts inside. Let's go check it out.
You know, from the black and white tile on the floor to the fresh food to the good old-fashioned service, and we're friendly over here. You know, you feel welcomed, and you feel come over and feel the love.
Oh, we feel the love. This cute little spot has some big flavors inside.
We use only half-pound fresh Angus beef, never frozen. It's delivered several times throughout the week. Everything is cooked fresh and to order.
And it doesn't stop there. Right next door, the Sugar Shack is ready to serve up dessert.
Yeah, my boyfriend's in the military, and every time he comes home, he wants to come here and get the shakes, the chocolate shakes. So it's our spot.
Good food isn't the only reason people are drawn here.
It started with some hot rods, that's right. So the hot rods have always been in our blood. We used to chase hot rod events, classic car events, live music events all over the country. So what happened was that we just decided that we was going to build our own place.
Every month, the Andrews host Hot Rod Nights, something they call a good old-fashioned block party, complete with music, food, and lots of classic cars.
We have live music, cash bars. We close the streets all around Soda Pops. We'll bring 200, 300, 400 cars into downtown Boerne. 2,000 or 3,000 people will be in the street out here.
That's right. This small place attracts all walks of life. I had to ask if any big names are on the list of visitors.
Tell me who's coming here, because I think some celebrities have stopped by.
Yes, so
right?
we had Miranda Lambert came by when her and Blake Shelton were getting married, and then Tim Duncan has been by multiple times, and he always comes by right before his games. He gets a Magnum burger and an extra thick chocolate shake.
Okay, so Tim Duncan, Miranda Lambert. So you never know when they're going to show up.
Never know. They just show up when they want.
But you guys don't bother them. They get to hang out. Great. Okay, well, let me see what y'all can do. All right. I'm ready for some dessert. I don't know about you. Okay, so what are y'all making first?
We're going to make a cinnamon salted caramel shake.
Yeah, cinnamon salted caramel shake.
Okay.
Salted caramel ice cream has like little chocolate bunnies in them that have caramel inside of them. And it's our newest flavor, but it is our most popular right now. It is delicious. Wow. So she's adding the cinnamon syrup to it.
Then we mix, top with whip, cinnamon powder, a cinnamon stick, and a fun straw, of course. You can also create your own monster ice cream sandwich.
So if you want to do like an M&M cookie and a Snickerdoodle cookie with salted caramel ice cream, you can do that. You can do whatever you'd like and just really make it your own. You can add any toppings. Right now we're going to put Nerds on ours.
Yum.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we had to go next door to try the Magnum burger. I mean, if Tim Duncan liked it, we had to make it. That includes the Magnum mix, grilled green chili and jalapenos diced together for a kick.
And the Magnum's our signature burger. It's a pound of fresh meat, fresh Angus beef with the jalapeno bun. And we steam the cheese so you get nice, oozy cheese.
One word, delicious.
This got a kick. I don't think I can finish this. I think there's a handsome guy here. There you go. It's all yours.
And if you're in the market for some unique vintage gifts, Sugar Shack has quite the selection. Yep, there's a game room in the back, too.
There's one more thing I've been trying to get out of Zoe. What is this?
A homemade secret sauce.
You're not going to tell me what's
I won't tell you anything about it.
I tried.
You just got to keep coming back to get more.
And you can eat it with anything?
Eat it with anything. We put it on our burgers, we put it with all of our fries, our onion rings, everything.
All right. Well, I'll just have to keep coming back, I guess, to get the secret sauce. Well, thank you so much. And the event, tell me that's this coming up this weekend?
We have a Hot Rod Night this weekend, this Saturday.
Thanks so much. For SA Live, I'm Jen Tobias Jessica.
That Magnum burger was bigger than you, Jen. All right, coming up. Going solar and saving big. Find out how much you can save on that monthly bill by switching to solar energy. Plus, cocktails with a splash of the 60s. Find out where you can find this new vintage themed bar. It's opening this week. And welcome back, everybody. You are looking at a San Antonio home with solar panels on its roof, and the Homes family is, get this, saving more than half of their electric bill each month because of those solar panels, and you can too. With more about that is Dan Moran, who is the South Texas Solar Systems Vice President of Sales and Marketing. You think of solar panels, that it's some big high tech, and why is now the time to get solar panels?
Well, right now is the best time because we're going into tax season. And with that, residents and business owners can take advantage of the federal tax credit, which is 30%. Not only that, it's going to add value to their home, and it's going to save them money, because right now you're going into the money-making part of the year to get you ready for next season. Because
in the summertime, of course, with those 100-degree temperatures, then you get your CPS bill going, you know, and so now you're not using as much electricity, so you're going to kind of put something in the bank, you said.
Exactly, and you'll have an accruance of the energy credits that you'll get back from your electric company, and that's basically your savings account to help you protect from those high bills again.
So that actually says $16 bill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wish.
Which is true.
Because when you produce extra solar energy, it goes back onto the grid, and CPS buys it back from you.
Exactly,
the power company does.
Right, they're buying back energy back from the grid, from the energy that you produce, that you harness from the sun. And that's why it's so important for you to own your own energy, because that's what you want. Your return on your investment is going to be there for you, so you want that. You want to sell back that energy.
So about how long would it take to get back your investment?
It takes about 5 to 7 years. Okay. 5 to 7 years, depending on the system size, but yeah, it's a great program.
But in that time, your monthly payment for the solar system
is a fraction of the cost.
You're not paying electric bills, so it's basically a wash up until that point.
Right, you're basically trading bills. You're taking away your electric bill, now having your solar bill, but it's a fraction of that cost. So you're paying basically half that, or not less than that.
Okay, the installation process, because you think about putting all this stuff on your roof, that it's going to be just a big headache, but you said it's pretty easy to do.
It's pretty easy. It's only it's 4 to 5 weeks, the whole process, but it only takes 2 days for the install, the panel installation, the electrical. After that, you don't see us again until we turn on your panels, and which is about another 2 or 3 weeks from that, and then you're on. And then
so the 4.5 weeks is basically red tape.
Red tape, all the process. Do all that. And we do everything. It's a turnkey operation. Like I said, from the day you meet with us to the end, we do everything. We take care of your HOA process as well, and it's, like I said, a turnkey operation.
Okay, and you're going to be at the Home and Garden Center.
Yeah, Home and
Garden Show, I should say, this weekend.
Exactly, Home and Garden Show at the Alamo Dome. If you have any questions, come by and meet with me or one of our reps. We'll explain to you the whole process and how everything works, and just kind of get to know solar. We'll have panels, we have the project, the process. We can explain everything there if you like.
And the other thing, and obviously each individual house will be an individual price, but we were talking about it, say, just as an example, it was $10,000, just as a ballpark figure. But you get the rebate not only from the energy company, but also from the tax credit.
Tax credit.
And it's going to cost you about half of that, roughly.
About half of that. It takes up about 55% of the project. So if it's a $10,000 project, you're looking at about $5,000. So, I mean, how good is that? I mean, that's going to save you a lot of money there. And then you're, like I said, you're trading bills. You're taking away, you're eliminating your electric bill. Now just focusing on your panels, which is going to be a fraction of what your electric bill is.
Okay. For more information on South Texas Solar, you can call 210-829-5420. That's 210-829-5420. Or go online to txsolarsystems.com. Dan, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Coming up, it's the Guy's Guide to Unique Knits. These are really, really cool things. A local company that has got just the neat stuff. David Elder is going to take us there. And we asked you, what would you change about your spouse? My wife's comment started off with that too. Where would I start? Okay, wish he would eat better. Interesting. The ladies want us to be healthy. Thank you, Julie.
After
Hey, it's David Elder with SA Live and Guy's Guide. Well, for Guy's Guide this week, it's back to school, so I want to take you out to a place where you can get fresh gear for the new year. I'm talking about Unique Knits. They're a store located right off of Broadway and Houston Street downtown, and they got some really cool clothes in there and shoes, and we're going to go inside and check it out. Local clothing designer Gilbert Glaster is the owner and creator of Unique Knits Clothing Store.
Well, I'd always been into clothing. I wanted to create something that was fun and colorful.
Glaster is a San Antonio native and is proud to have a shop in the city that he loves.
One of my favorites, it was dedicated to the city of San Antonio, is our Countdown City tee here. We just stayed on Lackland Air Force Base. We lived on base, and from my 5th grade year all the way to my senior year.
He created the brand in 2005 during his time in business school at Texas A&M Corpus Christi.
I didn't know that I was into designing and creating certain things until I actually just changed my focus. I wanted a brand, but I kind of wanted to create like a Disney, but of our time.
Glaster's dreams of opening up his own shop became a reality when he was offered the opportunity to sell his own merchandise at a Biz Marquee meet and greet at a local store.
I was going into different stores here in San Antonio, and I was wanting to pitch my brand to them, but it just wasn't ready. One day, the store owner was having a Biz Marquee meet and greet, and he asked me, hey, do you want to set up a small booth in the back?
That opportunity led to success for Glaster and his brand and allowed him to open up his own shop.
A lot of the stuff where all this comes from is a lot of the stuff that I was putting myself around at that time. So just a lot of the other brands that were out in New York and LA and stuff like that, I followed them, but I still wanted to create my own path.
The store sells merchandise branded with his characters he created as part of a comic book series.
The girl character, and she is actually my daughter in character form from the comic book series. Logo tees here. This one's called the Paint Splatter. Another one of our characters, Tigo.
What makes this store even more unique is that they have collectible kicks like Jordans, LeBrons, Kobe's, and Yeezys, all for an affordable price.
Thus getting out, people are starting to find out about us even more. So a lot of the sneakerheads and collectors, they're starting to pretty much come in.
So if you want to stand out from the crowd and wear something that's made by a local designer, you got to come out to Unique Knits Clothing Store.
Well, Gilbert, thank you so much. And for you guys to get some fresh gear this year, you got to come out to Unique Knits. They got really cool stuff. All their stuff is branded, and it's custom branding. So you're not going to find this stuff anywhere else. It truly is a unique store. So you come out here. They got great deals for the summertime and for back to school, 15% off for all the kids and for some of the college kids going back to school too. And you got to get out here quickly because all this stuff's just flying off the shelf. It's just flying off the shelf out here.
For SA Live, I'm David Elder.
Are you ready for a swinging good time? There is a new bar opening up that has a 60s vibe. We're going to show you some of the retro cocktails coming up. Welcome back to SA Live on this rainy day. Well, you can start fall off on the right foot with squeaky clean floors. Joining me today is Aubrey Theo, owner of Dirt Free Carpet, to tell you about a special offer you won't want to miss out on. This is a good one.
The sun's shining in here. Good afternoon. Good to be here. You know, friends, when your carpet and your upholstery isn't as clean as you like, maybe every day the storms or clouds are burning, you know. Right. You got those honeydew days building up. Honey,
there's a gray cloud in your living room.
It kind of circles, you know. But when you dial 210-68-CLEAN, that's 68-CLEAN, we come out to your home with the most advanced technology in the world. We invented our own truck, our own pre-spot, our own super water. A giant van-powered machine runs off the diesel truck engine. This is the finest system in the world. We prove our boast. We prove it in your home. We prove it here on television.
Because this isn't just clean. This is dirt-free carpet clean.
That's right.
Okay, this is a deep clean,
That's right?
This this helps with allergens, not just dirt, right?
It really does. And, you know, there's no soap, chemical residues, or reattractants, surfactants that reattract the dirt. Remember, friends, when you hire your carpet cleaner, you wonder why the carpet gets dirty faster. It's because they leave a soap chemical residue behind that reattracts dirt like a magnet. At dirtfreecarpet.com, we figured out how to fix that.
Okay, and you have, of course, as you mentioned,
right here.
no harmful chemicals are used, right?
Now, our Chem-Free Pre-Spot is what I'm putting down on this piece of tile. I can put that on my forehead, and it's not harmful, it's not dangerous, but look how it's going to clean right there live for you on television. I mean, every little crack, crevice, everything about that's clean proper.
And we've watched you drink this solution.
we absolutely.
In the past, so
we absolutely.
We know it's not harmful because you're still here.
I mean, it whitens your teeth, brightens your smile. You know, all you got to do is dial 210-68-CLEAN. And I'm telling you, friends, this system is made for those homeowners that are critiquing the soaps, critiquing the chemicals. They don't want those spots that come back. When we come out to your home, we'll start in the worst area. If we can't get it right, we don't charge you. So this is a new system. You have never seen this before unless you've called 68-CLEAN. Now, this is a beautiful piece of Berber. The way I figured this is we pulled this out of a dumpster. It was in the floods in Houston. We could have water extracted this and cleaned it. We're going to prove that on television because this was about $20,000 plus of carpet thrown away. And in a few seconds...
Because they thought it's not salvageable.
That's right. They thought it was not salvageable. But when you see that light pink Berber, one of the hardest types of carpet to clean, Berber and wool rugs are absolutely what you see carpet cleaners run from. But you can see this on live television, how beautiful this will come out. And we could have made that home look brand new. Smell fresh, everything.
And let's give the folks the special one more time because this is a great thing to take advantage of.
It really is. Just right now, the first 30 callers, 210-68-CLEAN, they'll get 3 rooms for $100, not $150, $100. But you know, for you, those of you that said, Aubrey, I got my Satil, I want my air ducts, wool rugs, grout, I want a stretching job done. We're going to give all of you additional service customers a free room of carpet cleaning. So a free room of carpet cleaning for any of that at service customers, and 3 rooms for $100, $100 free speed dry across the board. How can you beat it?
You can't. That's why you got to call 68 Clean right now. That's 68 Clean, or head to dirtfreecarpet.com. All right, do you love chicken and waffles? Ooh, I could sign up for that. Then you're going to want to watch our show tomorrow at 1. David Elder is taking you to a new restaurant called The South Chicken and Waffles, where they're putting a new twist on this classic favorite. That's tomorrow at 1, right here on SA Live.
Who are you?
Well, get ready to head to the Swing 60s. A new bar will soon be open in town, and it is all about the 60s. Olaf Harmel joins us today from the Modernist Bar, and you have a few cocktail recipes to share with us. But let's start with what we just saw a moment ago. Tell me what this is.
This is our classic French onion dip. It doesn't get more quintessential 1960s than French onion dip, especially for a bar to serve a dip. And that's what we do, is dips and desserts. And so today, what we're going to do is we're going to build a flight of drinks, a wine and a couple of cocktails that match the French onion dip.
Okay, so that complement it.
They complement it, exactly.
All right, so what are we starting with here? What do we have?
Here we have a typical, a beautiful sparkling rosé. So it's those wonderful fruity notes in there, the dry notes. They go with the caramelized sweetness of the onions in there. There's a hint of bourbon that's in there.
I'm going to give it a try.
Give it a try.
Okay, now what we have here is a non-alcoholic, right?
Yes, what we're about to make is a non-alcoholic drink. So the idea of this non-alcoholic, well, it's almost non-alcoholic.
It does complement it. Oh, I'm back. Okay.
Is we're going to transition the drinker to cocktails if they want.
Okay.
And so a non-alcoholic or almost non-alcoholic cocktail, is this case, is a good segue. So what I'd like for you to do is just give those fruits, just muddle them just a bit, just lightly.
Just lightly.
Yeah, you don't have to mash them.
Okay.
And what I'm going to do
just a little bit.
is I'm going to put just a little bit of ice on top.
Okay. There we go.
And then what you're going to do is you're going to change over to the stirring spoon.
Mm-hmm. And do I stir this about or wait?
And you can just kind of jostle it around a little bit.
Okay, I'm jostling.
Because now we're going to add our ingredients, and that's going to lead right into that. Believe it or not, a secret ingredient, a little bit of cold brew coffee. So we're going to do maybe just maybe a quarter of an ounce of that.
So we've got orange,
we've got oranges,
lime.
we've got peaches and lime, so we have acidity, and then we have a bitter coffee note to it.
Oh, okay. And
then we're going to put just a hint, like I said, it's almost non-alcoholic, but just a little bit of amaretto.
Okay.
No more than that.
Oh, yeah.
And that's going to complement the coffee and the fruit.
Uh-huh.
And then, of course, and get your spoon ready.
Oh, I'm ready.
And we're going to go ahead and top this with just a little bit of cream soda.
Okay.
And then we're going to finish it with just a little bit of soda on top of that. And
so this is the pretty much non-alcoholic.
This is the pretty much non-alcoholic drink.
Okay, all right. So now we're moving down the line.
We're going to do a dry martini. And what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and begin with my gin. And this is a wonderful local gin. It's called Seersucker.
Oh, yes. Now I'm familiar with that. Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And it's going to be 3/4 ounce of gin.
Okay.
And then we're going to do a 1/2 ounce of Cinco vodka, which is of the same company.
Mm-hmm. And that's local.
That is also local, absolutely.
Yes.
And we're going to do a little bit of Lillet Blanc, which is a fortified, really beautiful Semillon wine from Bordeaux, France. It's very common in the cocktail industry. And then we're going to follow that up with 3/4 ounce of vermouth. Now, just because this is a wonderful day, we're going to take it up a little more.
Oh my gosh, Grand Marnier?
We're going to put just a little bit of Grand
right
Marnier
now
in there.
on this show, okay.
And I'm going to add just a little more ice.
Okay. So a little more ice in there.
Just a little
there
more.
we go.
And now you're going to do a beautiful professional. You know how to do this? You just kind of toggle back and forth like so. Give it a
I don't know if I can do it like you did.
You can do it. There you go.
All right, so now we're going to strain it right into the glass.
I'm going to add just a hint of lemon juice to it. And now we're going to top it off with a beautiful Sicilian olive. I love these because they're so vibrant green.
Oh, look at that color. Oh, yes.
A little bit briny.
There we go.
Here we have it.
Now, tell us a little bit about the bar. Tell us about the ambiance when you walk.
Oh, I'd love to. The bar is so, it's just a very intimate setting. It's a small, beautiful little house. So when you go into when you sit at the bar, it feels like you're at someone's home. And the 60s is, I think, the perfect perfect lens to view the cocktail from. The 20s and the 60s, you know, they're fun times. Even though they were
you
tough.
You got the swinging 60s and
Absolutely.
then the flappers, I mean.
and the decor is very 60s. We've got that beautiful wooden back bar and a lot of wonderful liqueurs, and the service is, you know.
Well, they knew how to party in the 60s.
Yes.
Right. For more information on the Modernist, just head to SALive.com and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. It's time. Oh, yeah. All right, we asked you to ditch the dirt on your significant other.
Ooh, here we go.
Nicole says, oh, this is what she would change.
Yep.
That he rinses the toothpaste out of the sink after he's done brushing his teeth or putting the toilet seat back down. Yes, it drives me crazy. Yes, that falls under the bad habits thing.
The whole toilet seat, that's a whole never mind. Don't give me that look.
I'm
okay,
looking at
Leslie
you.
says I would change about my husband is not so much time and help with the honeydew list.
Oh. Yeah, she wants it done in a timely manner. I agree. It doesn't mean, you know, at any time in the next 2 years. Nettie says he would willfully throw his smartphone in the lake, never to be found. Stop throwing your phone in the lake.
But it's expensive. So Marcia says putting the toilet seat down after he uses the bathroom.
That actually ranked number 10 on the list. That specific thing. First, there was bad habits, and then that one came up as number 10. The toilet seat debate continues. We win, you lose. It's that simple.
Ted, help me.
Nope, he's not going to help.
But if you put it, although you'd have to the first portion anyway.
Yeah, that's a guy thing. Lift it.
But I mean, why you'd have to if it was still completely closed? You follow me?
Yeah.
Okay, so why not? What's the difference?
Because it should be. Because you just should do it. All right, tomorrow on SA Live. Tomorrow on SA Live, it's the place for some good old-fashioned chicken and waffles. David takes you inside South Chicken and Waffles, where they're serving up some unique flavors.
They are lined up around the corner.
Really?
Sweet treats too. But if you